Well, hello everybody. Welcome to today's edition of Transwest Live. My name is Brad Nerhus and I'm the Prevost rep for Transwest. And we represent Emerald Luxury Coach. Today we want to show you this beautiful 2021 Emerald Luxury Coach quad slide. Why don't we start towards the back and work our way forward. You'll see it's nice contemporary design. There's lots of nice features to show you, so here we go. This is a bath and a half, you know, and every converter's got to decide how they want to use their square inches of space in building these things. This particular quad slide coach, Emerald, has done a great job of making some of the living spaces that you use every day very comfortable for you. Starting off with the full bath in the back. It's a very nice shower, nicely detailed. You know, I'm 6'2" and I can fit in there real easy. So there's a pocket door that closes off here. You've got nice drawer space, and beautiful layout for your medicine cabinet. It's well lit. Here's your hamper. Nice pull-out drawers. Nice deep drawers. I don't know if your camera can pick it up, but there's some really nice sparkle in this finish here. Yeah, the lights are getting it, aren't they? That's very nice. And then another thing one of the things that Emerald is really keen on is let's keep things simple. Let's keep things serviceable. So behind this panel right here, you're going to find all your AV equipment, your internet access point, cradle point. It's all nicely labeled, easy to get at. There's fans in here that heat your enemy with electronics. So there's fans in here that will take the heat out to here, and then there's some up here too that make that very, very accessible and nice. Moving forward here, this is a king bed in width, not in length. So there's lighting in here too that you can set up any way you like. I can turn the mood lights on here and show you how that would work. Let's see, state lights. There's the lamps. You can turn those on and off for reading. Now, talking about space, how's this for a closet? That's a nice big closet. We put electrical outlet in there in case you want to carry one of those Dyson sticks for a vacuum. There's a safe down below. Here you see a baseboard heat. It's got lots of different heat that you can. It's got electric baseboard heat. It's got hydronic heat. It's got heat pumps in the roof airs, and the floors are heated as well. Well, that was the guy's closet. Look at this one. Look how deep that is. And that you can carry you can be gone for a while there, can't you? Here's mood lights. Oops. There's your mood lights. It gives it a different feel. We may be losing our... Here's your half bath. This would be your washer dryer in here. I'm gonna have to... Nice big refrigerator, pantry, and more pantry here. pull out. Again, that sparkle finish on here is really, it's a nice subtle finish. And then you see on the darker cabinetry here, it shows better over here under these lights, but there's a nice detail there too. You know, when you go out to dinner with your loved one and it's just the two of you, a lot of times you ask for a booth or do you ask for a table? Well, if you ask for a booth, this is a very comfortable booth. It's also one that can be converted into extra sleeping for little ones. That'll go all the way down and put a pad across it. The Galley has a lot of nice deep drawers. Here's a dishwasher. It's a Wolf induction cooktop. And then a Viking microwave convection. The floor on this side, or the slide on this side, is what they call a flat floor slide. So you can see see the attention to detail here in the floor, how the wood goes right through. This is a separate piece here, so the wood grain follows it right through. Details do make the difference, don't they? Here's a double sink. It's a shallow sink here and a nice deep sink here. This is set up for filtered for drinking water, and of course this is also filtered. Like I said, the floor is heated. It's a very durable floor. You can it's very easy to maintain, very easy to take care of, and it'll last a long time. This is a workstation that Emerald came up with. You can set up your laptop here. You got electrical outlets here. The coach has what they call a Crestron system. So I walked by the power station back there, but here you can run. It's set up to do your awnings right now, but I can also do my lighting from here. I can do shades from here, and I can do audio visual. This will work like a regular remote control with your over-the-air TV, your stationary satellite or in-motion satellite, which is hooked up to that TV right there. And then the big TV pops down right here. The sofa is a nice Villa leather sofa, and it also is motorized, so it'll come out and lay down for that time when you may have guests. All of your TVs have Sonos sound bars, and then there's a subwoofer underneath there, and then each one has a subwoofer hidden in it too, so it's very nice sound that way. So that's kind of a quick look at the inside. Should we step outside and take a look around and see what you think of that? Here we go. Stopping at the driver's station for a minute on our way out. This is a regular Prevost dash. It's got a Prevost tire pressure monitoring system on there that's built by Prevost, and this is the same dash that you would see in one of their seated buses. We do that, so if you have to go to a service center, Prevost knows exactly what's going on with the switchgear that's there. Here would be your Garmin GPS, your backup camera. It's a little on the warm side outside today, so let's go out and have a look. The Prevost slides are flush fit slides. Of course, there's 4 of them on the bus, and when they're in, it's just a very smooth look. You just see a little bit of a channel there. Bay number 1. Bay number 1 is your full pass-through storage bay. We've got some brochures and such in there. Bay number 2 is also a storage bay, but what comes with that would be this table, which acts as a barrier for this flat screen TV. This is part of your outside entertainment center. So it's got full length awnings on the roof. And of course, this is a slide out tray too, and there's a slide out tray there, a nice manual slide out tray. What Emerald is doing is they're kind of in the forefront on this. Is your house energy system is going to be an automotive grade lithium ion energy pack, and that would be inside that box there where your batteries would be. And so you've got it can be heated if it gets too cool, and there's fans to exhaust if it gets too hot. And there's 2 3,500 watt inverters there, so when this is up and running, you're going down the road, you should be able to run your front and rear airs without turning on your generator, and it gives you a lot longer time to use your systems inside the house without being plugged in. This is a little storage area for you to, each compartment is individually lit, and this storage area here, sometimes you take cleaning supplies and so forth. It's convenient that way. Your fuel fill on a Prevost is on this side and the other side. In the H model, I believe it's a 235 gallon fuel tank, so you got lots of range. A little bit of storage there. Behind here is your holding tanks. It's 190 gallons of fresh water and somewhere around 60 to 70 gray and black. And then you've got a faucet here that you can hook up a hose to, water the plants, wash the bugs off. A convenience hose. Also electrical outlet. Remember, the slides are flush fit slides. There's an air seal on them, so when they go in, it's a nice smooth look all the way down the coach. There's no lip on them. Nice rounded corners. Nothing to bump your head on and hurt yourself. Don't want to do that. Your hydronic heat is provided by this Oasis hydronic heating system. It gives you hot water on demand, and it gives you humidified coach heat. Of course, the other sources of heat in there that we were talking about earlier would be electric heated floors, electric baseboard heat, or heat pumps and 4 roof airs. So either way, hot or cold, it's easy to climatize this bus. Now the engine, is a Volvo D13 500. And one thing that Prevost has done, one of the most recent things is, they've taken the horsepower that was required to run the electric fan or run the radiator fan, and they replaced it with electric fans. And what that does is that's transferred that horsepower to a more availability to the rear wheels. So even though it's 500 horsepower, the horsepower of the rear wheels is more now because it's not being used here. Hopefully that makes sense. Belts are easy to get at. This diagram right here. The exhaust showed here, one's for your diesel generator, the other one is for your hydronic heat system. And I want to point out again, let's keep things simple and keep things serviceable. This may require an annual maintenance. Well, how easy is it to get at when it's right here and not buried somewhere? So let's make things, that's kind of what Emerald is building a reputation on. Serviceability, simplicity, and easy to get at things. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Going along with that same thinking, the guys down there in Stephenville, Texas, made this thing very, very easy to get at. You got your 110 water pump there, 12-volt backup. There's your sediment trap before, you know where your water's coming from a lot of the times when you're out traveling around. So, if there's sediment, it gets trapped before it goes into the water pump. In addition, you got a whole house filter here, and for that drinking fountain I showed you on the inside, or the drinking water at the sink, there's another one there for scale. You got electric dump valves. You can use hook up a macerator right here, or do it the old-fashioned way, whatever works for you. Here's your dump valve setup. This is giving us a readout of our generator battery. Our generator's a couple bays down. Tank monitor, gravity fill, and the blue here is cold, the red is hot. For example, the Galley sink, something on the hot side, I can isolate it just by turning that. And it's very easy to use. This key opens this up, fuel fill here, def fill here. So it's just when you're going into the big truck stops where you fill these things up, it's very convenient to have fuel, def, all on one side. Your hose reel is 55 feet long, your short cord. It's manual pull out, electric retract. Here's your freshwater hookup, your macerator if you wanted to use it. And they're all labeled here on the side on how to use them. And again, each compartment's individually lit. Here we've got a dedicated generator battery. And it's got a solar panel to keep that battery up. So there's a solar panel on the roof, of course, and pretty sure it's like 75 watt. I'll have to get the right number for that, but I think that's what it is. Compared to other coaches, if you've got a traditional motorhome, you don't really have to slam the doors with these things. See that hardware? That's commercial grade. That's made to last. Prevost's been in business, I think, since 1924, building buses. So they've got a lot of experience. They know what works and what doesn't work. And in terms of ride, it's hard to beat a Prevost ride. A lot of people think it's the premier one out there. You should come drive one yourself and tell me what you think. This one here is available. It's at our store in Frederick, Colorado right now. And come take a ride. Just take it. You want to see the generator? That's a 20 kW diesel generator. It sits on airbags. so that minimizes vibration. It's nicely insulated, so it's very quiet inside. It's powered by a 4-cylinder diesel motor. It's EPA compliant. Runs off the same fuel tank that your engine does. And these are the storage bays, the pass-through bays that are on, that I showed you from the other side. One thing I like to show people in this one is, you know, we all know where your breaker box is at home, right? Everybody knows where that is. Well, here it is in this bus. And guess what? It's all nicely labeled, so you know what on your AC distribution box is all right there. Somebody's calling me already. Each one's lit. This right here, should something happen to this electric slide, they're not hydraulic slides, they're electric. There's a procedure you go through, and then this will bring that slide room in for you with a, I think it's a 10 or 11 millimeter socket. You know, it takes power to get you going. I showed you that 500 horsepower diesel motor back there, and now we transferred that, some of that available horsepower to the rear wheels, the drive wheels. It also takes power to stop you. All-wheel air disc brakes. Artisan transmission retarder. 6 different detents on the retarder, and doesn't make noise like an engine brake, but it's very effective. I believe it adds up to about 300 braking horsepower to your stopping ability. Here's the storage on the other side. That's some of your manuals there, and we brought some, and that's the spare parts and so forth. And then this, we use this when we go to shows to show people or walking by. That's the floor plan of this bus and the colors. Your mirrors are both top and bottom are adjustable. They're nice and big. It's got a nice backup camera on it, so when you put it in a panoramic view, you can see when you're past the truck, or you can see when cars are coming up on you. It has adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control if you're going down the boulevard and cruise, and somebody's going slow in front of you, it'll slow you down at a safe distance. And then if you decide to change lanes, it'll pick you back up and get you around again. So this is kind of a quick preview of the 2021 Emerald Prevost H345. It's stock number 5N201224, and it is available here at our store in Frederick, Colorado. And we invite you to come out and take a look, and we'll even take you for a ride in one. We take trades. We're located just I don't know, 20 miles or so north of Denver on I-25. You might hear the vehicles going by on the interstate. We're right off the interstate. My name is Brad. I'm the Prevost rep at Transwest. Appreciate you spending time with me today. Look forward to meeting you soon. Take care.